Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So, guys, we live in a society where, modern society where most people don't want to have to put the hard work in. Most people don't want to work a 9 to 5, don't want to have to struggle, and they think that success can be attained by getting handouts. Guys, I never heard of anybody just giving out handouts of success. Like, can you imagine somebody going to going to New York and going to a homeless shelter and just handing out Lamborghinis? Just handing out Lamborghinis to homeless people who do not deserve it, people who have not put in the hard work to obtain financial success. It would be crazy, right? It'll be crazy to go somewhere, just be standing around sleeping on a bench. You see a guy sleeping on a bench and you go and hand him success, or somebody comes in, say, here's a $250,000 house. It doesn't work like that. This is why the person who puts in the effort strategically, you can work hard all day, but if you're not strategically working hard, working your 9 to 5, working your job with a plan, with a strategy, with momentum, with the ability to know how money works, then you're just working hard just to work hard. Anybody can work a job, and more than half of people, when they work a job, when they get their first check, or when they get their check every week or every 2 weeks or every month, they spend it before they get to their next check. No money management skills, no plan for the dollars. And what happens is, a lot of times, these are the people who you will see that is always at the job complaining, always at the job with having an issue with the supervisor or somebody on the job, because they don't have a plan. They just going to work because they think that's what life is about. But now, guys, we got people out here who do not want to work a 9 to 5. We got people out here who are opting out of paying bills. They're trying to go around it. You got people going homeless because they lack money management skills. You got people going homeless because they cannot manage their emotions on the job, in the workplace. They're not people. A lot of guys in the black community, when you see that chick come over the counter and fight a customer or fight somebody behind the counter as a African American person, that shows a lack of character. That shows a lack of knowing how to manage your emotions. That you get so emotional on the job that you decided you're going to throw some hot grease on somebody, because your emotions were not tamed. You didn't learn how to manage your emotions. You know, a lot of people think that success will be handed to them. They think we live in a time where we have social media. There's millions of people right now. A lot of them quitting their jobs, you know, and in their mind, they think that they're gonna get TikTok famous or they're gonna get YouTube famous. They're just gonna become this great big old content creator, and everything's gonna be handed to them. You know, guys, a lot of you guys know me on this channel. I'm monetized. I don't make much money on this channel. I don't make much at all. You know, but the thing about it is that it's not always about money. You know, it's about strategy. It's about personal development. If you go around being the same person you was last year, and the outcome that you was looking for, you didn't get it, your New Year's resolution didn't come through, you know, then 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up that same individual who was unsuccessful last year. And for my guys, and for my go-getters, and the people who are go-getters, who know the value of a dollar, who know how to communicate with people effectively, who know how to walk around emotionless, you know what I'm saying? Like, not letting everything get to you, all sensitive. Then this makes it easier for the person who's willing to work hard, because the competition is destroying themselves. When you see a lot of modern American, you know, I'm a black man. I'm from a black community, and usually what I see when I'm in a black community and I'm working with my people is that guys and ladies be knocking themselves off because of their emotions, because their inability to take criticism, you know, their inability, everything somebody says, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be true, but I'm just going to let that get to me. And what happens, guys? What happens is these guys limit themselves. They let their emotions take their money, their paycheck money. You know, oh, I don't feel like going to work. Feeling like going to work is a feeling. And I'm going to leave you guys with that, man. Leave some comments and make sure you guys subscribe. Over and out.